Kelley Motorsports with a Massimo 1100cc UTV. This one features 27-inch 9x14s in the front, and these are factory 27-inch tires, bigger than any UTV on the market coming factory right now. You also receive a 2711 14 in the rear. Pretty aggressive tread pattern, great for, trail hard pack surfaces. Not quite the mud tire that most people desire, but they are a good all-around tire. They give you that nice smooth ride on, hard packed roads or pavement even. They do feature the projector style headlights. LED turn lights are over here. There's 15 individual LEDs on there. It does have a hood that opens there, which I will get to in a minute. Front brush guard. It's got a 3,500 pound winch. It's kind of tucked up in there, which is nice in a way. Be a pain when you go to change it, but it's out of the way for, any protection. You got a steel plate there protecting everything. Plastic guard on the rest of the bumper. Make our way around here. Get a better shot of the rims there. 5-spoke alloy. It features basically a Polaris bolt pattern on 156. It's got adjustable shocks with the preload settings. It does have A-arm guards on it. Front differential there. It's 4-wheel and 4-wheel diff lock. And there is your hood pop. It's just basically like a choke cable style. It's got a spring return on it. I'll go ahead and pop that so you can get a better look under the hood. So we've got our coolant tank here, your relay for your winch controller, obviously directly to the radiator here cap. It's got a good sized radiator in there. Batteries easily accessible. Nice thing is all the relays, all the fuses and everything are housed up here. And you have power steering. If you can see, right back there is the motor. It's factory equipped. So it's already been wired into the entire harness and everything there. Hood just basically opens and sets there. Pull it down, like I say, it does have a hood latch. That's the cable return going down there. Small little fender flares, which do give added protection for the wheels. As you can see there, same with the rear. Little kick out flares there to help with the mud and dirt. Gas tank. It's a locking gas cap. Sometimes more in a pain than anything, to be honest. But it is nice if you're on the job site. You got door latch on the outside. And you also have a door latch on the inside. These are molded doors. Can be removed. Inside, the nice part is you have a floor that goes straight through. Nothing in the way, so if somebody needed to climb through the other side. It does have integrated cup holders, both on passenger and driver side, which we'll get to. Glove box, simply just push to shut, pull to open, just a rubber grommet here. And it does actually go back in behind the dash, so when you've got some pretty decent storage space in there. And just a look at the dash, we'll get in there in a minute. Look at this side here, intake. You get your belt cover for your serpentine and everything up front. And it is an inline 4. You got your throttle body here with your air intake that leads underneath the box. And it has an air box actually just above the rear end. If you just pull this seat up in the front, it's also held in by a rubber grommet. And this side has all the fuel tank, fuel filter. You can get a shot of the transmission there a little bit. Going back into a CVT belt. I'm not sure of the output on the alternator, but it does have a standard car alternator on there. And you can see the starter and starter solenoid down there. The seats simply just push in the back and snap in the front. The backs are stationary along with the headrests. They're bolted to the cage itself. It does have a dump box with hydraulic 1-cylinder to assist with the dumping. Take a look here. This can be simply pushed with one finger. Trip the box. Well, I got the center console back there, but you can get a shot of that there with the box tipped up. Front and rear sway bars. Again, shocks in the rear, coil over. There is a shot of the air box. You can see the cap to pull off to check the filter. And the cylinder there. There's a better look at the CVT. Air intake coming back, like I say, right into the box there. It is a plastic molded box. And if I shut it here, it has a tailgate just like a pickup would have. You simply just have a nice handle in the center. You just pull the handle out and drop the tailgate down with the tailgate cables. And simply just like a tailgate on a pickup. Slam it shut. LED turn signals in the rear. The center is the turn signal, amber colored obviously. This is your tail light and your brake light both. And then just reflectors at the bottom there. Now on the rear we have square tube for the A-arms with aluminum hubs, nicely machined. 4-wheel disc brakes, good sized rotors there. Steel braided brake lines on that. Coming back into your muffler there. Oh, let's see, standard 1 7/8 ball. And you've also got some hooks here. I use them. It works nice for tying them down. If you're hauling your UTV, it's a great place to hook to for strapping down. Instead of trying to go through the frame or anything like that, or hooking into the frame structure. Alright, keep moving around here. Get over to the driver's side. So you got the dump lever on the other side as well. Roll cage is a double support in the rear coming up. And then it's just a single, and then your roof actually clamps around the outside here. Spacers to bolt that up. Get a good shot of that there. Roll cage bolts for the front cross member there. Over to the passenger side. Okay, we'll open the driver's door here. Okay, on the driver's seat, this time we've actually got a nice storage compartment. It's roughly a couple foot deep, 12 by 12. And the nice part about this is if you needed to clean it, you can simply just pop this out and clean it off. Now, the only thing about it, it could be sealed off, but it does have a drain hole in it right now, which could be plugged if you needed to use it as a dry storage. Okay, up here on the dash we have a cup holder, also your parking brake there, which is on right now. Release it forward. Hop up in here. Okay, so we've got your gear selector, which is also on the dash now. It has park, reverse, neutral, low and high, and it's just basically selected with park all the way down. And as you can see, reverse, neutral, low and high. On your dash you have your toggles here for the horn, left and right turn. You have parking lights are activated here, and then you have your headlights all the way up. Then you can flip on your low and high beam. You have your 2, 4, and 4-wheel diff lock. And you have a nice display here which features, if I can get up in here, miles per hour, which are the smaller numbers, which are very hard to see right now. And the larger numbers are kilometers. And then you've also got indicators wrapped around here. You got high beam, you have high, low, neutral, reverse, park, parking brake. You've also got a temp, fuel, oil, and check engine light. And then, I'll wipe this off a little bit. On the smaller display here, you have RPM, and then the red button down here, if you push and hold it for a second and let off, you can flip that. That's battery voltage, 12.2. The temp, which is in Celsius, which is kind of crappy, but deal with what we got here. We have the odometer, we have the trip, and we have, let's see, trip time and an hour meter for engine hours. And we're back to RPM. So that's that. Obviously a key switch here. It has an accessory position and an on position. We got the machine in neutral. Go ahead and fire it up. This is Chery, C-H-E-R-Y. It's a dual overhead cam, 16 valve, 1100 cc, inline 4. A very big car manufacturer, truck, van, everything. They make entire vehicles. This is one of the more popular motors that they use. UTVs, go-karts, dune buggy type vehicles. And most of those are sticks, where this has been made into a CVT automatic. And just a gas and brake pedal, and down here as well you have cigarette lighter. You got your hazard switch. There's an optional glass windshield with a wiper. You've got your winch in and out, and then just a 12-volt accessory plug. In-dash storage. On the passenger side, if we go over here to the drivers, you've also got it's a small little cubby, set a few things in there. You've also got here, you simply pull this lever back, pull the steering wheel down. You got an adjustable steering column as well. Go ahead and shut the door here. So again, you can see right now, maybe, you got the parking brake on, which is off, and then we'll get her in high gear here. From what we've gathered, the engine RPM is basically set at 5,700 RPM based on clutching. Max speed about 57, 58 mile an hour, which could easily be changed with some gearing. But that is how it's set up factory. If you're looking for something to beat the 800 Hyson, this is not the machine. This, as you can tell, we're cruising at 10 mile an hour at 3,200 RPM. If we go in low, this thing has significant pulling power. We'll get some more testing videos up here, but just wanted to give you guys a look at what we got so far, some of the key features, and we'll do our testing and report back. Again, Kelley Motorsports, questions 563-920-3412. Thanks.